everyone, my name is Nurul Atikah Maisara binti Saberi and this is my beloved friend.
Hi everyone, my name is Lin Sofia Metino Azman
And we are from Bahasa Melayu too.
So now, in the next video, we are going to show with you guys that we are discussing about the factors
that affecting the Bahasa Melayu language skills development. And we hope that all of you enjoy this video.
In short, in this video, we're going to discuss about history and factors that affecting the Bahasa Melayu language skills development. Atika?
The history about the Malay language is still unclear.
Yes, in this video, we're going to show you guys that the Bahasa Melayu have three stages, which is Bahasa Melayu Kuno, Bahasa Melayu Klasik, and the modern of Bahasa Melayu.
Although it is still unclear about the history of the Malay language, but there are still evidence that shows the development of Malay language. So, through our presentation of the video, we can explain to all of you about the history of the Malay language that has existed a long time ago. What's your other opinion, Sophia?
Thank you, Atika. In my knowledge, Malay language have several of skills that every individuals needs to master, such as skills of listening, reading, and also writing skills. So, these skills is very important in our life because we want to communicate with each other for a daily routine, and also we can test our understanding in the Malay language, and we can use the correct of Malay language in our daily communication.
Absolutely, sounds like good knowledge, Sophia. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
So we also test all of you about the background of the Malay language, which is the Malay language come from the Austrian family, which is called as Austronesian language.
Yes, that's correct, Atika. In this video, we're going to tell you guys how we can improve our Malay skills language and also encourage the new generation to speak in Malay.
Hi Sophia, good morning. How are you today?
Hi Atika.
Good morning.
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine too, thank you. What are you doing? It looks like you are reading an interesting news. Is it about Fatah, Amin and Fazura?
It's not about that. I'm not interested about that news. I was looking to the video that the Indonesian teenagers that sang and made fun of Bahasa Melayu. Do you want to see it together?
Penunggu maling.
Negara sengaja mempersendakan bahasa Melayu Malaysia. Gadis asal Indonesia yang menetap di Tawau Sabah ini teruk dikecam warganet Malaysia. Menerusi konten milik gadis berkenaan, kononnya dia membuat perbandingan antara bahasa Inggeris USA, Indonesia dan Malaysia. Namun hal yang membuatkan warganet Malaysia geram apabila dia sengaja menukarkan maksud perkataan sebenar ke perkataan lain, bertujuan supaya orang ramai akan mentertawakan bahasa Malaysia melalui kontennya itu.
Yes, it's true that the Indonesian make fun of our language. Also, nowadays, the teenagers or young people are not interested to speak in their language because they are saying that the Bahasa Melayu is outdated.
It sounds bad. It would while the Austronesian language comes from the Austrian family. It means that Austronesian is a race or ethnic group originating from the archipelago region of southern China.
Oh, I see. Atika, can I add something here?
Yes.
This group of Austronesian language is divided into a smaller group. Namely, the Malay archipelago language, right?
Yes, that's right, Sophia. I agree with you. Can you share with me in detail that related to the development of Malay language?
Yes, Atika. The arrival of Hinduism, Islam, and colonies from Europe has caused significant change in the Malay language. Do you know that the three main stages that have been divided to the languages in the development of Malay language?
Yes, of course. The first, in the influence of Sanskrit, is the ancient language. The influence of Arabic in the classical Malay language, and the last one, the influence of English is the modern of Malay language.
Yes, exactly right, Atika. There was a lot of influence from the Sanskrit language. The discovery of inscribed stones left by the Srivijaya kingdom furthered the strengthening of the evidence.
Other than that, the Chinese state that Melayu kingdom presented the produce of the land to the Chinese king around 644 until 645 of Masehi.
The Melayu kingdom is based in Jambi, Sumatra, and from the fast-flowing river, which is the Malay River, right, Atika?
Yes, that's right, Sophia. Each Malay word has a different meaning, such as Melayu means to travel or go somewhere. Then Melayu means crossover.
Malay includes the language of administration, communication, education, and correspondence.
Yes, that's right, Sophia. I see your point.
The quality of language education in schools, including teaching methods and resources, significantly affect proficiency.
For exposure to the language, regular exposure to spoken written Bahasa Melayu, such as through media, books, literature, and conversations, enhance language skills.
For socioeconomic factors, access to resources such as books and tutoring are based on socioeconomic status nowadays, impacting language development. For socioeconomic factors, access to resources
islands and traders from Europe and Western Asia as well as travelers from India and China.
Malay language development includes significant influence from Arabic due to Islamic trade. The traders come not only for trading, but they are also come to spread Islam to the people of the Malay land. After that, after the trade was going to talk about Islam to them, many of Malay people are going to convert to Islam, and as well as Dutch and English during colonial periods. The Bahasa Melayu kuno reached the glory in the 7th to 13th century as a Diplofarpa. For that days, they are going to use Bahasa Melayu kuno as their communication, as their language of communication daily.
Oh, I see. So that means Bahasa Melayu kuno people use in their life to talk with other people.
Yes, exactly right, Atika.
Next, we're gonna talk about Bahasa Melayu Klasik. Do you know about the Bahasa Melayu Klasik, Sophia?
I think I'm not know the detail about the Bahasa Melayu Klasik, but for me, I know a little bit of history of Bahasa Melayu Klasik.
Bahasa Melayu Klasik is the second one after Bahasa Melayu kuno. So that means Bahasa Melayu kuno is the first one and then next to Bahasa Melayu Klasik.
Oh, I see.
Bahasa Melayu Klasik is developed quite rapidly. Many scholars were born in various places in the Malay world and there are various books handwritten in the Malay language. That means many scholars had published their books in the Malay language.
Oh, I once read a book that saying the Bahasa Melayu Klasik was going to talk about the worship and belief of Islam. Such as to say the books are going to be in the Bahasa Melayu Klasik. Johor, Melaka, Aceh, and Sandra have become centers of cultural activities and flourished around 20 to 30 centuries.
So that means Bahasa Melayu kuno and Bahasa Melayu Klasik around 13th century.
Yes, of course.
Alright. So the sentences used in the Bahasa Melayu Klasik are long and slurred like telling a story in a comforter.
Yes, I read about it. It's a more complex. It's a more complex than the Bahasa Melayu kuno.
Okay, the sentences of Bahasa Melayu Klasik is long and slurred in like telling a story in a comforter.
Yes, I read about it once. The story I read that the Bahasa Melayu Klasik is more complex and long. If we want to talk about Bahasa Melayu modern nowadays.
I see your point, Sophia. Thank you.
Atika, do you know about the hot news of Malay language in the social media?
No, Sophia, what the news about?
The news is about the Chinese school management that have been reported allegedly rejecting the harmonization of the Malay language syllabus. He's saying that the Malay language is the second language of Chinese students. It sounds bad, right, Atika?
Yes, Sophia. So, based on this news, we understand that it is written in the national law. That means Malay language is the main language that Malaysian people must be learned. This is to increase the value of unity in this country, right, Sophia?
Yes, I agree with you, Atika. Absolutely right. Atika, do you know that the problem that have faced by Malay language nowadays?
Not really, Sophia. I know a little bit about it. Can you explain to me?
It's okay, Atika. I will explain it to you. Nowadays, the Malay language is sinking due to the changing times and challenges to dignify the Malay language. One of the problems is the negative perspective that have to the Malay language. For example, the most of students thinking that they are studying the Malay language just to be passed in the exam of SPM. They think that Malay language is not important in their life.
Sophia, do you know that community say the graduate who study in English are more successful?
I'm not sure about that, Atika.
Let me explain to you. The community say that the graduates who study in the field of English are more successful than the student who study in Malay language. But it's not. People who study in English, people who study in Malay language also can be successful. Sophia, do you agree with my statement?
Yes, Atika, I totally agree with your statement. I think people need to change their mind and consider that people who study in the field of Malay can be successful too in their life.
Yes, that's right, Sophia.
Thank you, Atika. Next is the questions about the teacher's ability to teach Malay. This is because the lack of Malay teachers has caused the teachers from other professions need to replace them. They have to teach the students about a grammar in Malay language.
Sophia, can you imagine the teacher who is not well versed in Malay grammar being forced to teach the Malay language just to fill up the schedule of time?
It sounds bad. In my opinion, the teachers of teaching the Malay have been enough in the school.
Yes, that's correct, Sophia.
In addition, the mixture of the language, as we know as project language, have been the main problem to uplifting the Malay language to maintain as the identity of our nation. So, the Rojak language is the mixture of Malay language and English language in the one sentence that the young people use in daily conversation. For example, the sentence that they usually use is I nak pergi mall lah today. So it's look like they are going to mixing the Malay language and English language in the one sentence, and it's make the problem more big.
I see. The Minister of Arts, Culture and Heritage states that the national language can be lost, especially in speech, due to the mixings of the foreign language in daily communication.
Yes, I agree with you, Atika. It is the main problem to uplifting the Malay of language. Atika, do you interested to share with me the next topic that we are going to discuss? That is the importance of Malay language in our daily routine. Let's talk about it, Atika.
Yes, of course. First, we must know that Malay language is the national language in Malaysia. The national language is the language that is widely accepted and used by the people of this country. Do you have some ideas, Sophia?
Yes, I agree with you, Atika. In my opinion, I think Malay language can play an important role in strengthening our national identity. This direct proof that the royal institutions plays an
children to speak in Malay every day with their friends and teachers.
Yes, you are right, Atika. Today's students are more fluent in English more than a Malay language because they were taught from a young age by their parents to follow Western culture, such as they are going to communicate with their parents with a British American accent in their communication daily.
Therefore, the Malay language is very important because the Malay language is our mother tongue, which should be maintained and expanded by every individual.
Yes, we are on the same point. As a multiracial country, we need one language to connect despite cultural differences. If not, it will be hard. It will be hard to communicate with other people and develop good relationship with people from other races, such as in Malaysia we have a lot of races, but the main races in Malaysia is Malay, Chinese, and Indian. But there are more races known as ethnic Borneo, such as Kadazan and furthermore.
Wow, that's a good fact, Sophia. I see your point. So, every Malaysian should feel responsible for prioritizing Bahasa Melayu on a daily basis while also empowering the world's lingua franca, which is the English language. So that means every people should take responsibility to speak in Malay and empowering their language. So every people should empowering their language, which is Malay language, in their life, so that Malay language not outdated.
Oh, I see. Can I add something here, Atika?
Yes, of course.
As I read in the news of online news, they are saying that our Prime Minister, Tan Sri Ibrahim, has organized use Bahasa Melayu in formal letters, and he said that we can use English language in the formal letter to make Bahasa Melayu more powerful in our country.
Oh, I see. So it means it tells us that our Prime Minister asks us to use our Malay language in a formal letter.
Yes, of course. That's my means.
So when we write the letter, we know how to write the Malay language skills correctly.
Yes, of course, Atika. That's the main point why our Prime Minister Tan Sri Ibrahim encouraged us to write a letter, formal letter in Bahasa Melayu, and it also teach us how to use a correct format to write a letter for the government.
To conclude, the Malay language is important to us. It allows us to interact with other people from Malaysia to other countries, as well as the Malay community worldwide.
Yes, I agree with you, Anika. Malay language is help us to communicate with each other for an easy platform. Atika, the next aspect is from the culture aspect. The culture aspect is going to tell the Malay language is rich in history and culture. Learn it help us to understand the tradition and the values of the Malay language.
For job opportunities, by mastering the Malay language can enhance career prospect, especially for business and diplomacy in Southeast Asia. Sophia, how about education? Is it important to us?
Yes, in this important because it's provide a literary work and also we can learn about history in Malay language.
I see. So for education, it is important for us to know about the Malay language.
Yes, that's right, Atika.
Thank you, Safia.
Now, let's start discussing about the role of individuals, parents, school, society, and government to upholding the Malay language. Let's start in Atika.
Yes, let's go. Sofia, can you explain to me in detail about the role of parents to encourage their children speak in Malay language?
Yes, of course, Atika. Like we say in the main topic, Malay language is very in the worst time. So, as a parents, in my opinion, as a parents, we are responsible to encourage our children to speak in Malay so that they become fluent in Malay. Furthermore, parents can also provide an attractive and comfortable reading like a room for their reading a book of Malay and for example providing an interesting children's storybook so that they are going to improve their language skills. So, Atika, how about you? Do you think that every individual can make a step to encourage people?
Yes, I agree with you, Sophia. The individual's role to improve Malay language skill is to get used to read quality reading material so as to be able to open their mind, such as reading storybook, join storytelling competition at school.
Oh, it sounds nice. Atika, for your information, to improve our Malay skills, we can, as nations, we can watch a movies or a drama that use a classical and standard Malay language. For example, we can watch a movies that from Tan Sri Piramis to know the accent that they use in the drama or movie.
I see, that's right, Sophia. So that means from here we can learn about the classical Malay language and learn how the ancient spoke.
Yes, exactly right, Atika.
Nanti dulu. Kak Tipa sayang Abang Jamil tak?
Sayang.
Cik Hasna? Sayang. Saya pun sayang. Kalau begitu, biar saya buat satu perjanjian. Abang Jamil tak boleh cerai tau. Tapi Abang Jamil kena hukum. Hukumannya, malam ini Abang Jamil pulang rumah Kak Tipa.
Other than that, we have to educate ourselves to love Malay language because the Malay language is very unique. As you know, the Malay language is our mother tongue and our national language. According to my experience during school, my school has organized Malay language competition such as poetry and speech competition to attract students to learn more about the special features of the Malay language. Sound nice, right, Atika?
Yes, exactly right. If you think about the authorities, the government can hold a Malay language campaign or carnival in all states on the same date so as to improve Malay language skills as well as to strengthen relation among Malaysians.
Yes, it's interesting, Atika. Do you want to know the best moment that the competition of Bahasa Melayu had in Paris? I once participated the campaign named the Raja of the Bahasa Melayu campaign. I was able to learn about the old
Empat darah duduk di tepi sungai, duduk menjerat si ketaplah batu.
Oh, I know that song. Can I continue it, Atika?
Yes, of course.
Manis rumah elok perangai. Sing it together, Atika.
Suka dipilih yang manalah satu.
Wow!
Our voice is nice.
Yes, it's not bad.
So we can join other singing competition next time.
Yes, of course. Atika, do you think same as me? I think, in my opinion, the state of government was able to organize a various of activities that interesting to attract the young people to love the Malay language.
Yes, I think so. For example, government should organize activities such as word spelling competition and poem recitation competition. More fun activity, more people like to join in.
Yes, of course. I want to join it too. In addition, parents can also take their children to the library and to the book festivals to foster spirit of reading Malay in their children. For example, children are more happy to go for a walk and spend time with the family, and also can increase a spirit to learn more about Malay language. What's your opinion, Atika?
Thank you, Sophia. In my opinion, I think Dewan Bahasa and Pustaka also need provide many books that covers of study the Malay language, such as in the National Library in Kuala Lumpur. This make easier for students to find some information, knowledge, and understand about the Malay language.
Yes, I agree with you, Atika.
Sophia, do you know about Dewan Bahasa and Pustaka?
Yes, I know. That is a library that I have to find information and knowledge. As you know, I'm a student from the IPG. So, my course is Malay language. So, every time that I want to make an assignment, I want to find an information and knowledge about the history of Bahasa Melayu.
That's great, Sophia.
Thank you, Atika. After that, institutes of higher learning have to provide a lot of interesting program so that the students are interested to involve themselves with the program. For example, IPG campus Perempuan Melayu MELAKA had won the third place in the national level Malay Forum competition. It look very amazing, right, Atika?
Yes, that's amazing, Sophia. So that means every individual must apply feeling of love about the Malay language without caution with others.
Yes, that's right, Atika.
Everyone, did all of you agree with us?
In conclusion, we need to do our best to defend the sovereignty of our mother tongue from being lost in Malay memory. This is because previous fighters have sacrificed their bodies and lives to make this glorious language sovereign. So, as Malaysian, we have to use Malay language as our main language for communication to maintain the identity of our country. Atika, what's your point?
Thank you, Sophia. In addition, this task is not entirely to the responsibility of the school. Rather, parents also need to be concerned about the development of the Malay language in their children. That means parents need to educate their children from the early age by speaking Malay children to speak English only, but still have to speak Malay as a spoken language.
Other than that, the mass media plays an affecting role for every age of group of society. That is encouraging all residents in Malaysia to communicate in social media using the Malay language. For example, the reporter can write a news about everything that they want in Malay language to attract everyone to read it, and so directly can improve their skills in reading Malay language. Lastly, the influencers can attract their followers to speak in Malay with they make a content about a vlog or everything on YouTube, TikTok to attract everyone to love the Malay language. Atika, do you think that government plays a main role to make our society to speak in Malay?
Yes, in my opinion, I think the government play an important role by make a campaign to promote the Malay language in the world stage. Here, I would like to invite all of you to join together to rekindle the spirit of belonging to defend the Malay language so that it is raised on the world stage.
Yes, I agree with you, Atika. You can all use the Malay language as your daily communication. And so, you have to understand the uniqueness of the Malay language with your deepest of heart to love the Malay language. Next, we will recite a little poem to encourage everyone's spirits to love more about the uniqueness of Malay language. So, the title of our poem is Jasa Teruna. Buatlah jasa, wahai teruna, hidupmu biar memberi guna. Kamu yang mati, jasa tak fana, asalkan buahnya elok sempurna. Banyakkan hikmat, besar dan seni, serahkan kepada Tuhan Rabbani. Jasa yang kekal, berfaedah murni, umur yang kedua bagi insani. Next, we would like to share another poem with all of you about the Independence Day. Para pejuang menumpahkan darah di bumi jati, berjuang gairah
Hiburlah kita kerana sejarah. Nikmat merdeka perlu dikongsi. Pemimpin dan rakyat jangan bersangsi. Anugerah alam indah menghiasi. Pelabur pun datang mencari nasi. Other than that, there is another poem that we want to share with all of you, which is a fall poem. Dua tiga kucing berlari, mana nak sama si kucing belang. Dua tiga boleh ku cari, mana nak sama cik adik seorang. Pisang emas di bawah belayar, masak sebiji di atas peti. Hutang emas boleh dibayar, hutang budi di bawah mati. Every poem that is delivered have a implied meaning to give a deep understanding to someone. Malay language is not only important in the world of education and daily communication, but it is also important in the field of the culture. For example, our country singer, Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza, has successfully introduced the traditional Malay song to the international stage. This is said to be because her song that the title is Cindai has been famous in the country of Indonesia. So, we realize that the Malay language is not only famous among Malaysians, but it is also famous in the eyes of the world. Now, we will listen to a special song which is Cindai for all of you. Hope you guys enjoy this song. Cindailah mana tidak berhias, jalinnya lalu rentah beribu. Pakailah mana hendak berhias, cerminku retas seribu. Atika? Menggenggam unggas liar di hutan, jalan yang tinggal, jalan berliku, tilamku emas, cadarnya intan, berbantal lengan tidurku. Do you look how beautiful the Malay language is? So, I want to encourage everyone to love more about the Malay language. Please understand with the deepest of our heart to make this Malay language still and maintain in this world. So, let's work together to further increase the development of Malay language skills in the next generation and for millions years to come. That's all from us. We hope that all of you enjoy this video about the topic which is the factors that affecting the Bahasa Melayu skills development. And we hope that everyone can share this video to share this knowledge and information to your friends and your family members to encourage everyone of society in Malaysia to speak in Malay and use it in our life. Good luck and pray for
Do you interested to share with us figures that have sacrificed to uplifting a Malay language?
Yes, of course. There are a few figures that are uplifting the Malay language. The first one is Usman Awang. Usman Awang said that a national literary figure known as known for his poetry and short story. His works often emphasize the beauty and uniqueness of Malay language. So, I would like to share with all of you about the book that Usman Awang published, which is Hujan Pagi. Hujan Pagi is a novel that tells us about the struggle and the social problem faced by society.
Hi everyone. So now the second figure is, I know everyone know him. We know as Sabah, but his real name is Zainal Abidin Ahmad. Who is Zainal Abidin Ahmad? He is a scholar and writer who contributes significantly to the development of Malay grammar and language teaching. He also wrote about the importance of language in shaping national identity. So, I want to tell you guys about his book. One of his book is Lautan Selautan. The novel is about a Malay community who face with various of conflict and challenges in their life. So, we're going to the third figures.
Next is Prof. Dr. Muhammad Haji Saleh. Prof. Dr. Muhammad Haji Saleh is a language expert and a writer who is an active in the study of Malay language. His work is promote the beauty of the Malay language and the uniqueness on the international level. For example, Prof. Dr. Muhammad Haji Saleh published his book which is Sajak-sajak and Bahasa Pendidikan Melayu.
So, the second last is Persatuan Penulis Nasional Malaysia, which is we known as PENA. PENA is an organization composed of writers who strive to uplift the Malay language through various of program and literary activities. So, Atika, we're going to the last figures that have sacrificed to uplift the Malay language. So please, can you explain the last figures to us?
Yes, the last one is Siti Zainul Ismail. Siti Zainul Ismail is a writer and literary figure known as producing the Malay language, advocating culture and social issues through her writing.